my holiday, which turned out not to quite be the holiday I was expecting, but there we go. You may have seen on my Instagram why I ended my relationship just a couple of days before my birthday and why I did it by text. The reason is that I didn't feel valued. What was happening was not matching up with my self-worth and not in line with my vision of how I want my relationships to be. There's so much more to it than the story I told you, but at the very heart of it, it is a self-worth question. And if I hadn't gone through this journey and to have so much self-esteem, such high self-worth, such love, such self-love, I would have let this go and I would have ended up back in the same place where I've been several times, which is in a situationship where we're waiting and seeing what happens, where the effort put in by both parties is getting less and less as the day goes on, where I feel unhappy and frustrated on a daily basis because my needs aren't being met, and where the resentment is building towards him in a very unkind, unhealthy way. And I decided some time ago that that was not going to happen again. I was married for 4 years, and the journey to getting us married was me pushing and pushing and pushing because it's what I wanted. And that's not how it's supposed to be. This is not relationship advice. What it is me telling you that you discovering and growing your self-worth, your self-love, your self-compassion, having a strong vision for your life, living in every area in alignment with that vision is the only thing that is going to lead to your happiness. In fact, it's not even going to lead to happiness, because happiness is not a destination. Happiness is where you find yourself each and every day. It's what you choose every day. I'm happy now. Yes, I entered a relationship and I'm sad about that. But I'm happy because now I can make better choices for me, new choices, which align with the vision that I have of having a family and a partner who is all in. And when I posted that story on Instagram, I almost didn't hit post. I was so frightened. I almost bottled it. I was worried about backlash. I was worried about people telling me that I'm selfish for wanting more, that I'm cruel for doing it by text. Oh, by the way, the reason I did it by text is because he told me he was too busy to organise something for my 40th birthday. And that made me feel as though he was too busy to spare the time to have a discussion. The only way that I could communicate this to him was by text, because by his own admission, he was too busy for me. And I didn't like doing it by text. It was horrible. It was horrible. I was disgusted that it had come to that. However, I did it. And the weight that I felt coming off my shoulders was incredible. He's a great guy. I'm going to say that now. He is a great guy. He's lovely. He is just not the man for me. The whole point of this little video today is to tell you that if you have something to say, no matter how frightened you are, if you're standing trembling and scared and afraid, and yet that thing must be said for your own good, for the good of whoever you're talking to, you must say that thing. It doesn't matter if it's coming live on Facebook to deliver your message about how you can help your people. It doesn't matter if it's ending a relationship because it's not working for you. It doesn't matter if it's leaving a job or breaking up with a friend. It doesn't matter. If something in your life is not serving you, you owe it to yourself to look at your vision and choose the thing and things that are in your life which match up with that vision. You owe it to your own happiness. As it happens, I've had no backlash at all. I've had a few questions from friends and family like, he's so great, why did you do that? And a couple of people haven't really quite grasped how important celebrating is to me. But I've had no negativity. If anything, I've had people come forward and say, well done. because you've stood up and you haven't taken what somebody else wants to give you. You have said that that's not good enough. And the people who know me, the people who love me, have seen what I've been through. By not choosing myself, by not choosing my vision, by hoping that somebody turns into something they're not, they've seen what I've been through, and it hasn't been pretty. And that's why it's so important for me, and it's so important for you, to have a clear vision of your life in the way that you want it to be, an aligned vision, a vision which is soul-driven, heart-driven. And when you have that, it will give you the courage and the confidence and the conviction of your own beliefs and your own desires, your own needs, your own self-love, your own self-worth. And you will be able to stand no matter how frightened you are, and you will be able to speak. And that's what I want for you. No matter how frightened, no how scared, how worried you are, I want you to speak. Assuming it's safe to do so, use your voice, use your will, and speak your truth. A little bit of Monday motivation. If it's not serving you, kick it out. Gently and kindly, but do the best you can for yourself. All right, so I will see you again. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.